good day, okay? Love you. Bye.
So, you liked my little number last night,
Yes,
huh?
ma'am.
What do you say we return to paradise?
You know something? I don't have to be at work for a little while, so why don't we go upstairs and get naked?
Ooh, I'm all over that idea.
I'm all over you, my darling.
Whoever it is, I'll get rid of them. Don't you go anywhere.
Hey, all right.
Well, hi.
Morning. Oh, it's early. I know I was out all night looking for Hart. Dinah needed him at the hospital, and I guess he finally showed up. I'm sorry, I thought with a house full of kids that you were up with the sun.
Well, we were, but come in.
Are you sure?
Yes, absolutely.
So what, did you sleep in today?
Morning. How about a cup of coffee?
No, thank you. See, I'm intruding.
No, not at all.
You're not, really.
Well, I just came by to pick up the blueprints. I left them here the other day.
Yeah, they're in my office.
Okay, I'll...
No, you stay right where you are. I'll go get them for you, okay?
So you want some coffee or tea, herbs?
Champagne.
Yeah, the champagne was from last night. You know, we were just about to have some breakfast. Sean,
Yeah.
is something wrong?
No, not at all. Is Cassie here?
No, she actually went back to the hospital to be with Hart in his time of need.
You don't approve?
Well, I can understand that Hart would be feeling guilty and that he would feel the need to be with Dinah, but what about Cassie and what she needs? I mean, my God, she can't even tell him that she's pregnant.
Well, Cassie's a grown-up. I'm sure she's handling this the way she thinks is best.
Best? It's best that the father of her baby should be spending so much time with his ex?
Listen, I'm not exactly a Hart Jessup fan. I mean, he's made a mess of this whole thing, and frankly, I think that he should be standing by Cassie, but it's really none of my business. What?
Why couldn't Cassie have fallen in love with a man like you?
Well, I would think that that's something that you would understand, Reva.
Here. It's from the vending machine. I didn't want to go across the street just in case something happened over here.
Yeah.
You know, you look exhausted, okay? I want you to go home and get some sleep. Listen to me. Go home and get some sleep, and if anything happens, I'll call you, okay?
What if the news isn't good?
You know, I did everything that I can to make her happy, Cassie. Everything that I could. I married her so she could leave this world in peace. I don't know, maybe it'll give me some peace.
I hope so.
Margaret, any change? Her blood pressure seems to be climbing up.
Yes, but is it going to stabilize this time?
It's too early to tell. You know, last night I thought we were really going to lose her, but she seems to be hanging on. Your daughter's got some of her old fire back. Her will to live.
Hello, sweetheart. Your mother and I are here.
Art's here, isn't he? I'm not dreaming. He's my husband now, right?
Oh, yes. That's true, but Hart has been here all night.
We just told him to go take a break, to go get something to eat.
Would you like me to go find him for you?
Yeah, I think we should. Vanessa, I'll be back.
What's going on? Is everything okay with Dinah?
Your wife is asking for you.
Can I talk to you for a second? Sure. I'll be right back.
Ross, I'm really sorry.
About what?
About Dinah. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Cassie, I know that you've been caught in the middle of this nightmare. It hasn't been easy for you.
No. No, it hasn't.
You're a good person. I like to think I am too, but I've learned recently, at least in my case, that doesn't count for a whole hell of a lot these days.
How's my ticker, Doc?
Heart rate stable.
Yeah, you see, Blake, I told you I was fine.
That's not what the doctors said.
How soon before I get out of here, Doc?
I just got back the toxicology report. It seems you ingested a near lethal dose of Hydroflux.
Hydroflux?
That's right, Mr. Warren. It's a chemical used to control weeds. It's very poisonous to humans.
I know.
And then you should also know it was the exact same herbicide that was used to poison my sister.
We also found this at your place.
Oh, we saw that.
The Queen of Hearts, she made some tarts all on a summer's day. The Knave of Hearts, he stole those tarts and took them quite away. And now he has to pay, and pay dearly.
The stalker is getting more and more violent.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you something. The warning period is over. He wants you dead, Mr. Warren.
The drug may not be completely out of your system yet. I'd like to keep you here, monitor your condition over the next couple of hours, just to make sure.
Oh, Doc.
Don't argue, Baron.
I'll be back to check your vitals again later.
Thank you, Doctor.
So, Mr. Warren, do you remember what happened last night? Anything at all?
Yeah, I came home. I found a bottle of brandy with a note, presumably from Blake.
I didn't leave the note. I didn't leave the brandy.
What do the notes say?
It said, relax, enjoy. Presumably Blake would be there soon.
You know anything about this note?
No, there was nothing there when we went to check it out.
You're sure?
Can I talk to you for a second, please?
Excuse us.
We went over every inch of that apartment looking for evidence, okay? I mean, Rodriguez, O'Leary, they tested for prints. There was nothing there. No note from Blake, okay?
Somebody had to make the switch. Excuse me. Well, let's get back. What did you do after you read the note?
Went inside, checked my messages. There were none. Turned off the machine. And
Which is why when I called, the machine didn't pick up. I couldn't leave a message. I had to go over and see him in person.
well, thank God you did. So anyway, I had a drink of the brandy, and then I had another drink, and I began to feel feverish and dizzy. And so I went to the shower to try and revive myself, and I must have passed out and hit my head on the edge of the tub.
When I got there, the water had filled up, and his head was going under.
Wait a second. How did you get to him?
Blake, how were you able to help him out in a wheelchair? You can walk? When did this happen?
I couldn't let him drown. I know. I can hardly believe this myself, Frank.
Well, this is impressive, to say the least.
Mike saw that I was in trouble. She got out of that chair, and she saved my life.
You know, Mr. Warren, you're not exactly Springfield's favorite son. You've made a lot of enemies since you've been in this town. Now, do you have any idea who would want to do this to you?
I have a pretty good idea.
You do?
Yes.
Well, who is it?
Uncle Ken Norris.
What was that?
I don't know, but I'm gonna check it out.
What's going on out here, DeMarco?
I thought I heard something, and I thought maybe someone was listening.
We all heard something. Bedpan was dropped.
Look, Frank, whoever poisoned Harley and terrorized Holly and Cassie tried to kill Ben Warren last night. Whoever that is may still be out there, and he may try again.
Don't you think that's obvious?
Obvious? Why are you being so hard on me?
I'm not being hard on you. I just said I thought it was obvious.
No, I'll tell you what's obvious, Frank. How uncomfortable you are after that stupid kiss. Get over it.